ज्ञानतिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनं शलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुं श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं सग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादं सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपीशाय गोपिका कान्त राधा कान्त नमस्तुते। तप्त काञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी विषवानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। Reading from Sri Prema-bhakti-Candrika, Chapter 7. The characteristics of an unalloyed devotee. Text number 3. Maranda-bhramara jena cakora-candrikā tena pati-bratā janera yena pati. Anyatra na cale māna jena daridrera dhana. Mata prema-bhakti-rīti. Just as a bumblebee is attached to honey, a chakora bird is attached to the nectar of the moon. A chaste wife is attached to her husband, and a poor man is attached to wealth. Similarly, the minds of devotees are attached to the loving service of Rādhā and Krishna. Perfect comparison. It's perfect. The bumblebee, even if he goes to the stool, it is not the stool he's looking for. It is the honey that he's looking for in the stool. Anywhere a bumblebee goes, in everything that the bumblebee will associate with, it is only the essence of that he's looking for. So you take only the essence and leave the remaining unnecessary parts. He doesn't look for anything. There's also a negative comparison. A sweeper, when you take a broom in hand, you're not looking for anything clean. You're looking for dirt. That's what the thing he look for. He does not know what is clean. A sweeper doesn't know what is clean. A sweeper only knows dirt. The same way with this cakora bird is attached to the nectar of the moon. He does not know anything, doesn't look for anything. Even though there are so many things, there's so many things to see. A pure devotee will not enter the street and close his eyes because he doesn't feel, okay, there's nothing to see. Krishna not says. No, a pure devotee will he will enter the street with open eyes, but he will always see things connected with Krishna. Like yesterday, say Mukunda. He saw the peacock feather and he fainted unconscious. See everything in connection with Krishna. Everything. Nothing is separate from Krishna. Anything which is first separate from Krishna is Maya. That's the vision of a pure devotee. A pure devotee look at everything, looking at how useful can this be in Krishna's service. Therefore, they are never entangled. Never entangled. Because their consciousness is nothing but Krishna. Their vision, their thought is Krishna. Everything inside and outside is Krishna. What they hear is Krishna. What they see is Krishna. The nature of pure devotees. A chaste wife is attached to her husband. Means when she see any man, she see the husband. She will see the husband, nobody else. Nothing else have any meaning, but the person who is there in the heart. A poor man is attached to wealth. So the only concern for a poor man is money. Money. Even if he sits in a class, he'll be thinking how much this kind of lecture can be. This kind of lectures can attract money. So he will make an arrangement for public lectures so he can get more money. It's only money he's thinking about. The content is how much money this can be sold. One can make money from this. One boy, he had been trying, he's a devotee, been trying for a long time to make his father a devotee. But he never succeeded. After a long time, he decided, let me take my father on a pilgrimage. So the importance of visiting holy places is that one will become purified. By visiting holy places, one becomes purified. So let me take my father on pilgrimage. So he will become purified and develop interest in Krishna consciousness. So he took his father. His father agreed, so he was very happy. They visited places and they came to Jagannath Puri. At the crematorium site. So he allowed the father to see cremation so that could stimulate his Krishna consciousness. So the father was looking at the whole place. At the point, he started crying. The boy was very happy. At last, my father's heart had become melted. He was happy. So after a while, he asked his father, is it because of death you are afraid that you are crying? What are you crying for? The father said, I'm crying because I wasted my life in doing so many unnecessary business. I did not know that if I make business of firewood, I would have made a bigger money. He didn't see the dead body. He didn't think about dying, but he think about how much firewood will have fetched him. The money will have fetched him more money. I would have done business on firewood if I have known. He saw a stack of wood. So his consciousness is money. Is how people who have addiction feels when they see the object of the addiction. They feel happy. Let's give them so-called happiness or the pleasure. In this world, people are looking for pleasure and they forget happiness. They forget happiness. So, similarly, the minds of devotees are attached to the loving service of Rādhā and Krishna. That is how you know pure devotees. Their attraction does not go for anything. They are attracted only to the loving service of Rādhā and Krishna. So you see, pure devotees are always begging for service. And Kapil Muni glorified devotees, which is like Prabhupada put in the first chapter of Nectar of Devotion. Nectar of Devotion is full of instructions of Kapil Muni. My dear mother, my pure devotees never ask me for anything. Even if I force them, they will never take it. When I ask them, what do you want? Service. Give me service. Pure devotees are attached to service to Krishna. They don't know anything but service to Krishna. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taught that prayer. I know no one but Krishna as my Lord. No one. The only person I know is my Lord. Whatever he is not my problem. The only thing I know is my Lord. He may crush me. He may bless me. That is not my concern. I don't care how he treats me. My only concern is my loving service to him. That's the nature of pure devotees. So we can check where is our mind. Where is our minds? Our mind is constantly searching for Krishna. Where is our mind? Where is it? Because anything which has taken our minds, that is our future. That's our next life. Whatever is predominating our consciousness becomes our future. Anything which we are constantly meditating and thinking and worrying about, that is our future. One should prioritize in life, especially devotees. Especially the devotees. What is our priority in life? Is Krishna devotional service, Krishna's devotees, or something outside Krishna? Material enjoyments are full of poison. But you consider them pleasing. Do not think of them as a source of happiness, but understand them as distress. Be absorbed in full thought of Govinda, associate with his devotees, and conclude that loving devotional service is the goal of life. Material enjoyments are full of poison. Poison. Everything in this material world, everything in this material world is a source of destruction. Only source of destruction. Even what we consider the enjoyment, what is the highest enjoyment in material world? What is the highest? Sex life. From practical experience, okay, yeah, sex life is the highest. Prostitutes are considered to be those who do it always, right? Can we say that the prostitutes are the happiest people in the world? Huh? They are the happiest people. They do every day. They're the happiest. Or pigeon are the happiest people. Pigeon, 100 times. They're the happiest. Can't we see? Can't we see what is happening? Every single thing we consider to be something which will make us happy brings miseries. Everything brings miseries. Not what we expect. Not what we expect that we'll get. Prahlad Maharaj, in the 7th canto. My dear Lord Singhadev, my experience is that everything which I desire in this world, I never get them. What I don't desire, that I got every day. Is true or not? Huh? Yes. There are days which there are some days which we will prefer that it should not end. But it will continue. It will end at our displeasure. Is it not? It will end. Also, there are days we don't like it to come. People who are suffering, they wouldn't want the day to come. Oh, another day of suffering? Another day of suffering is coming, another day. For example, if one gets a news, tomorrow you're going to be executed, would you pray for the day to come? Huh? Like the night to continue. What, the night will continue? The night will come faster. The day will come faster. Before you know the next day. Dasharatha Maharaj was having that experience. He was praying the day should not come so that Ramachandra will not go to the forest. But the day came. So what we desired, it never come. What we don't want is always coming. And Prahlad Maharaj continued. When I try to make arrangement, at last I discovered that the arrangement which I'm making it is worse than the original problem which I was having. Is it not? In Kali Yuga, medicine does not work. Medicine itself is disease. Medicine itself is a disease. It's already a disease, not a medicine for healing. So Laughton Dasekura said, material enjoyments are full of poison. Full of poison in all directions. You can name it. You can name any so-called object of enjoyment. It is poisonous. Why a relationship is breaking? Why a relationship is breaking? Due to pleasure, happiness, joy? Huh? Huh? Relationship is breaking because of two of them are very happy with each other. Huh? Is breaking because? Yes. But what are we coming together for? For what? For enjoyment. The end is fighting. Fighting. I hate to see your face for this lifetime. I wish I didn't know you for life. I wish I never know you. I know a person like you in life. In the beginning, it was what? You are my soulmate. Soulmate. I've been waiting for soulmate. The soulmate is now the worst thing one will ever like to see in life. It's not more soulmate. No?
You are not the person I married.
I thought you were the soulmate. That's what I was thinking. That is how everything is going in the material, right? Every day we are saying that. It's every day. Right? There's nothing could we consider eating. What of eating? One day, one of our neighbors, he rushed to me in the temple. I'm dying. I went to party last night. I got poisoned. I'm dying. Please pray for me. Pray for me. Pray for me. Please help me. Pray for me. No poison. It was not poison. He overate. Nobody poisoned him. Overeating. He overate with varieties of pizzas. Like in Brazil, you have in Argentina, the pizza is like this. Like this. You want pizza like this. This table, long like this.
Buy pizza by meter.
Yes. You see? Yes. Pizza. Dry tomatoes pizza.
Yes.
There are varieties of cheese. The cheese is like your height. One cheese. Yes, cheese. We enter the shop. What is this? Yes, cheese, your height. Varieties.
Here in India, they deliver chapatis, one after the other. You go some places, they give you some subjects and they deliver chapatis. There, it's pizza.
Yes. There are varieties of pizzas, not only pizza. So there is pizza feast when there is a pizza festival. Don't think that you're going to get it's feast. There are varieties, different style. So that is just one. There are other things. The appetizers. This appetizer, before you get to pizza, these appetizers. Right? We don't do that here, but there, you don't go straight to the pizza. There's appetizer introducing you to, yes. So when this man is so varieties, oh my God, let me do justice. So he ate and overate. Now he cannot sleep, he cannot lie down, he cannot stand, he cannot sit. Intense uneasiness. So he ran. Please, pray for me. I got poisoned. So I said, okay, pray for him. But he nothing was working for him. So finally he went to the hospital. So the doctor checked all and told him, put hand in your tongue, your mouth. Put the tongue, the poison is gone. So he came back and told me, my friend, thank you, it was not poison. I said, what was the problem? I ate too much last night. What was the idea? To enjoy. But what was the end? Suffering. 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 This is what we get in this material. One is considered fortunate if we stop joining the rat race. We have come to Krishna consciousness to do the right thing, not rat race. Rat race will not help you win a gold. You will not get gold medal. So one will not become Krishna conscious by rat racing. It means we cannot become Krishna conscious by sanctification. That is rat race. We become devotees by following this. Be absorbed in full thought of Govinda. Associate with Govinda's devotees and conclude that loving devotional service is the only goal of life. That's the only goal of life. We should conclude like this. This will happen if we hear attentively. If you hear attentively and do service, they will become purified to accept this. Sometimes the mischievous people become angry by seeing the dealings of devotees. They accept the good qualities of devotees as bad qualities. Is it true? Huh? Is it true? Sometimes the mischievous people become angry by seeing the dealings of devotees. They accept the good qualities of devotees as bad qualities. This year, in Gorakhpur this year, a man came. You gave initiation to my boy. Now he doesn't want to do the family business. What is this? What is this? Why? This initiation is bad. Why can you give initiation to my son? They are teaching him not to follow what I've been doing. He should come and suffer like me. And you stop him from come and suffering like with me. He wanted to come and enjoy with you. No, I don't like that. This is bad. is not happy that his son has become a devotee. Someone else, not even far, a devotee. Is a devotee, initiated devotee. He came to see me, and he has 20 questions. Out of the 20 questions, there is none about Krishna. Why you keep girls with you? Why do you keep with the girls with you, not with the parent? I said, I kept these girls. Did you hear that they were in a hotel? Did you hear that? Did you hear they break principle? Did they break any principle? No. I kept them and trained them, and you are marrying them. Did I marry them? I trained them. You are marrying them. Did I marry them? You didn't see that one. If I have not trained them, will you marry them? Huh? So I trained them for you to marry. That is a fault. Right? If they are with the parent will allow them to go to school. They will go to school and go outing and sleep together. He didn't question that, but they are questioning why you kept them and trained them. They didn't break principle. That is a fault. It's a devotee. It's a devotee. Initiated devotee. So we should not go too far. Even within our circles, we have people who do not appreciate good qualities of devotees. They don't see the good things, the good qualities of devotees. In the school, is not free mixing there? Is not breaking a principle there in the school? It's not happening? It's happening. But that is okay. Come to temple. Why? Why? Don't be too involved. Don't be too involved. Yes, devotees, happening with devotees. Right? Yeah, some of you have the experience. Some years ago, one devotee called me, Maharaj, the school sent boys and girls together to one far village for whatever, how do you call it, induction? And only one devotee among them. But they already planned themselves. So when she was telling, let's go now, they say, wait. We're waiting until it is night. And she noticed that now they're all sleeping together. So what to do? So she called me. I said, leave the place now. The parents, do they know this? They're sleeping together. What are they going to do? In the night, all of them are together. Not separate. They all sleep. They're all together. They didn't let her know what they are planning to do. So she have to leave in the night. Had to leave the place now. Go back to her place. So she left it and went back to her place. But others, but the parents are happy with that. Where they are trained not to do that. Why are you so involved in spiritual life? Why? 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 That is our civilization today. They're not happy seeing people becoming Christian conscious. That is bad. They don't feel happy. Someone is training him in Christian conscious. That is bad. Why are you doing that? Let them spoil. I'm spoiled. I want also to see spoiled people. Why you make them saintly? Say, do not suffer like me. That's what is happening. Civilization. Education. Is that education? That is advertised. Saintliness is not wonderful. In Kali Yuga, if you are sinful, you'll be glorified and honored. If you are saintly, like in my country, if you want to be popular, do something bad. Your name is on the paper, on the television, the radio. They will come to interview you. But go and chant Hare Krishna. Useless. If you go to television, you pay big money. If you do something wrong, it's free. It's free. It's free. So there is no chance for sadhus in a society. Not play for sadhus. You're not encouraged. Live a sinful life. Yes, that is great. So in this way, Hiranyakashipu's are increasing. Prahlad is decreasing. This is dangerous culture. The wealth of loving devotional service does not manifest in the heart of those who are versed to Gobinda because they consider this world as mundane. The wealth, the real wealth, the meaning to this word wealth is Krishna consciousness. Prema-bhramara. It's Krishna consciousness. There's no meaning to the word wealth in this material world because what do we consider wealth? What is it? Perishable, not desirable. In the spiritual world, the 6 opulences of Krishna are all available for all the devotees in Vaikuntha. All. Everybody have all. It is all desirable because it is pleasing. In the material world, all the opulences are not desirable because they are sources of destruction, sources of suffering. He become a famous person in the world. Become a famous person. What will happen? You will have more enemies than a common person. Is that desirable? You become wealthy. Thousands of people will come to beg you. You may be giving hundreds every day. Those who did not get, they will hate you. They will not consider, oh, he already given to 100 people, let me wait for tomorrow. Nobody will consider that. He did not give me. He's a bad man. Is it not? He will hate you. Nobody will see the thousands of people you have given. What we will see is, you don't give me. So you're bad. Is that desirable? Not desirable. In the spiritual, it is desirable because it is free. It is free. Nobody will envy anybody because everybody have the 6 opulences. Everybody has it. So now the Muni said, The pure devotees are non-envious because they are going back to Godhead, where opulences are all desirable. Why should I envy sinful people? Why should I envy what? What is it they have that I have to be envious of them when I have something superior? So devotees are non-envious because they have something superior. Going to Vaikuntha is superior. Why should envy people in prison who are suffering? Everything is a problem. Everything. Everything is a problem, including the most important thing in this world, the material body. The most important because it is this body we use to get everything we want. The prestige. If you don't have the body, what is the prestige? If you don't have the body, what is the beauty? Who will appreciate light? Can you embrace light? Eh? No. Spiritual life is the best way because it is a process of loving Govinda and his pure devotees. Hare Krishna. Yes.
Gurudev, you were mentioning that yesterday, I think, that you we relate everything on the bodily platform, like the living entity. So, with that being like, I identify ourselves and having material body, so we have like bad qualities like anger and anxieties, and we don't have the power to tolerate because we attach ourselves with the bodily platform. So at that time, how to be conscious and uh, how to be Krishna conscious and how to handle the situation also, which is happening materially.
It is not at that time. It is before that time.
But we don't know that is happening after.
Yes, it is not that time. It is before that time. Before that time, you should practice how to control, how to conquer anger. Before that time, you should be practicing. Is when you become mature, then you can control that. If you don't practice, you cannot control. At that time, we are completely bewildered. Cannot control. So if you want to control anger, you should practice forgiveness. From now, we should practice forgiveness. And we should also understand what is the danger of anger. When one becomes angry, the whole body is contaminated. Contaminated. If you chant any mantra, it will not work. No mantra works when one is angry. Nothing. So that's how dangerous anger is. And also, anger and fear, like internal bleeding. Internal bleeding. If one is bleeding inside, very dangerous. The bleedings will come, the blood will come outside, but if you bleed inside, it's very dangerous. One will die. That is anger and fear. Fear. So when one knows the danger and the effect of this danger, I'm putting myself into danger by getting angry, then it is destructive. Destructive. When one is angry, you can break anything. You can commit any offense to anybody. Oh, I'm very sorry, please forgive me. I didn't know you are the Supreme God. I didn't know, please forgive me. That's anger. So we should be practicing forgiveness. Why forgiveness? because I'm doing so many things to other people that need to be forgiven. So if I want to be forgiven, I should also forgive others who offended me. I should forgive them. And if you don't forgive, we are carrying fire on our hands. Carrying fire is not a peaceful situation. Means distress. So you see, people who are always angry, they are always in distressful conditions. People who keep grudges are not happy people. They cannot be happy because they're being burnt by the fire of that grudge or envy or anger that they're keeping.
So, out internally, we try to become happy because at some point before we practiced not to be angry. But at that time when it's happening, so how should be the reaction?
Please listen. Not that time. I'm repeating. It is not that time. We should practice before that time. If you are not practicing, you cannot control. What is the strength to control? How are we going to control? Only if we are practicing, then we have the strength to control. One is hearing how dangerous anger is, and we can experience it that anger is very dangerous. And I don't want to be a demon because anger is a demon. Anger is not a devotee, it's a demon. So I don't want to associate with demon. So hearing this and seeing also when one is angry, what happened, what are the consequences? So we hear all these things, we see all these things, then we try to withdraw. That is the purpose of training, of practicing. We are practicing that. We will withdraw ourselves gradually. Then we'll have the strength to control. When something happens, then you smile, keep quiet. If you don't practice, you can't do it. So we should be practicing, then we can do it. You understand? Yes, we have to practice first. When you are practicing, you're getting strength, realization is coming. So when there is a situation for anger, you have to be careful. Now you're getting strength. So when the situation comes, you keep quiet. If you continue, just get up to the place. Bhishmadev, he said, if one insults you, criticize you, throw you stones, we're talking this afternoon, harsh word is like a stone. So when you're throwing that, if you are practicing nicely, you will develop the strength, the purity to withstand. If you keep quiet and don't respond, that means that you have a higher energy. You control the person who is shouting. The person will not shout more than 2 minutes. If you keep quiet and not boiling inside, the person will be weakened by your strength. And Bhishmadev said, all the bad things in you will be transferred to the person. All the good in that person will be transferred to you. Isn't that wonderful? It takes strength to do that. Yes. Therefore, practice. You have to practice. You continue to practice and beg. You should pray and practice and pray. Beg. Then we will get to that stage. When something happens, just walk away. You don't respond. And you don't remember, just forget it. In that way, you are approaching Goloka. That is the process. You should practice now for tomorrow. Without practice, you cannot get there. So it is not at that time, as someone is getting angry, then you control. You cannot control if you have not practiced controlling. So you have to practice. Then we can control when it is time. A teacher will not set the exam for you if he has not taught you anything. Is it not? Exam comes after the training is given. Right? So we'll be tested after the training. Then when you are trained, so you really understand the questions. It will be easy for you. You do not exam day, the question is there, then you want, oh, okay, let me go practice. No, this is a time for exam. This is a time for learning. It's time for exam. If you look at a book, is exam malpractices, you'll be suspended. For bhakti-sastri, 5 years. You're not allowed to do bhakti-sastri. 5 years suspension. Right? Now, you don't look at the book. You have to remember what you have been taught. Yes. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.